Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. We're doing candy cane ornaments today using the macrame spiral knot and the macrame crown knot. Here's a list of all the supplies that you guys will need. I will tell you that the wire that I used came from the floral department at the Dollar Tree, but you can buy bendable wire because you need wire that will bend. And that you can buy at any craft store. You can even find it online, so you don't have to use the same wire that I have, but if you have a Dollar Tree nearby, check it out. You can find that in the floral department. We're going to start off with the spiral knot candy cane, and for this you need to start off with just one of the colors. So I'm going to start off with the natural color. It does not matter which color you start with, but we're going to put this under, find the center of the cord, put it underneath the wire. Holding the cord in place on the wire, I'm going to take the left side and put it over the top of the wire. Then I take the right side and put it over the top of that cord, under the wire and through the loop on the far left side. And then just be sure to keep holding it before you tighten it. You want the center to stay in place. So that's the first color tied on. Now we need to grab the other color. Positioning that underneath color one, we're going to first find the center of the cord. I'm going to put this under the wire, but I'm going to do that also underneath that first color that I put on. And I'm going to tie another spiral knot. And to do that, we're going to wrap it over the top of that wire. And then you're going to take your right cord, put it over the top of that. And that right cord goes underneath everything and through the loop on the other side. And I have videos where I do this. I actually show different ways to do color change or multicolor techniques, and I will share that link for you guys in the description box below. But now we have the cord tied on, and it gets a little bit easier to maneuver. You don't have to worry about holding things in place. So take your top color on the left and go under your second color, but on the other side you're going to go over the top of that second color, as you can see here. And once you do that, then you're going to tie another spiral knot. And now I'll do the same thing with the second color that you have. Each time it goes under over. So I'm going to take this red color that I have, I'm going to go under the white on the left, over the white cord on the right, and then tie a spiral knot. So each time you tie your knots, you're going to do the left side goes under the other color, the right side goes over the other color. And you'll just continue doing this until you get the length that you want. Once I get to the end of my cord, it ends up being 8 inches long. So I'm going to continue doing this. I will get the spiral effect as I go. And once I get to where it's 8 inches long, I'll show you guys how to finish the ornament. So now I have a spiral knot 8 inches long on this wire. At this point, we want to have our hot glue gun plugged up, get it ready. This is just so we can make sure it doesn't slide off of the wire, and we'll have to use some of the hot glue on the ends where the cord is. Be sure to pull the bottom knots really hard because we're going to trim off the excess as close as we can to the knot. And you want to have your hot glue gun ready because once you cut, well, first cut the wire off. I have extra wire. Honestly, guys, if you don't have that extra wire, it's really hard to tie. So you need a good enough excess to where you can hold on to it. So that's why I have such an extra piece of the wire. But now we want to grab some scissors and cut the excess off of the cord and have your glue gun ready so you could put just a little dot of glue on each of those pieces to make sure that the knots don't come untied. And it only takes a tiny bit. You don't want to put too much hot glue. I put a very tiny bit of hot glue once I cut this off just to keep it in place. Now put your cord that you're going to use for the part that will hang the ornament, just put it through the yarn needle. It's a little easier to put it through the needle if you put some tape over the end, just a little technique that will help. I did not do that and it was a little bit of a pain, but I finally got it through. You don't have to put it very far because we just needed to go through one of these loops and pick one of the center loops in the arch where you could put it through. And once you do that, you'll just do a little overhand knot to tie it and finish it off. And now let's move on to the crown knot. We're going to take both of the cords this time. It's a little different. We're going to find the center, but we're going to put both of them together and lay them flat. I like the way I do the crown knot. I find the center, I take my first cord and I put it up toward the top. I'm kind of making X. So each side is going to kind of go up into an X shape, but also holding that center piece where we know the center is. Put your wire right in the center. Again, it does not matter where you start the knot. We can move it around as needed as we go. And hold that wire in place. Take the bottom left cord, put it over that top left cord. Top left cord will go over that, over the wire, and also over the top right cord. Take that top right cord, put it over all of those and also over that bottom right cord. And then here's where it differs from normal. If you know the crown knot, we're going to take this, and because the wire is there, we need this cord to go underneath the wire. So the wire needs to go, the cord needs to go under the wire, and then it goes through the loop on this side. And that is how we're going to get it to wrap around the wire. And be sure to hold everything in place for this first cord and pull it just a little at a time. This one's the hardest one, but once you get this, you'll be able to get this going a lot easier. And now it's wrapped around this wire as well. And don't worry guys, in case that did not make any sense, I'm going to do this several times in slow motion and you will get the hang of it. It's just a little bit awkward for the first couple knots, but once you get going, it's a breeze. It's the same thing over and over. So left bottom one over the top left one, and then remember to do the cord over the top of the wire and also over the top of the top right cord. And then that top right cord is going to be the one that goes over both of those. Almost, to me, it looks like a little square. This knot actually does look like a square if you look at it like head on. So then we're going to take the bottom right, and remember, this one is the one that goes underneath the cord. And then you're going to go through the loop on the bottom left side. And we're going to do that over and over. So I'll do it in slow motion so you guys can see it a few more times for sure. I know it can be a little confusing, especially with this wire in place. And also, sorry guys, my hair keeps getting in the way. Did not mean for that to happen. Didn't even notice that till I started editing. So hopefully that's not distracting, but I think you can still get the point. It's not too bad. This one did not turn out as long as the spiral knot. This one only turned out 6 inches. The other one was 8, so it's a little bit shorter. If you want it to be a little longer, use a little bit more, because this was 60-inch cord, so you'll need to add some cord if you would like it to be longer. But I liked the way it turned out, and I also liked that they didn't match up perfectly, because it just gives it a little different effect. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to tighten it really, really tight, cut off the excess of the wire, and then also the excess of the cord, and put a little hot glue on it.